Hello, fellow Stoic enthusiasts. Let's dive into the art of facing challenges head-on, keeping the faith even when the going gets tough, and wearing a smile through it all. It's about being generous with our time and resources, nurturing our inner peace, and inspiring others along the way. We build strong bonds with those who matter most, light up our own paths, and stand out by simply being true to ourselves. But where do we begin this journey of self-improvement? Well, it starts with taking each step, making each choice count, and embracing the process of growth together. So stick around as we uncover how every decision and action can bring us closer to becoming the best versions of ourselves. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and join us as we embark on this adventure. And always remember, showing strength means staying strong until the very end. Let's do this together. Number 1. Firm steps. In a world where the road less traveled seems strewn with thorns and doubts, striding forward with confidence isn't just a choice. It's a bold declaration of who you are and where you're headed. Imagine yourself standing at the brink of your own narrative, peering into an expansive, unknown horizon. Each step you take becomes a brushstroke on your personal canvas, a musical note in the symphony of your existence. But what does it truly entail to walk with such unwavering determination? It's not about evading failures or pretending doubts don't exist. Oh, how convenient that would be. Rather, it's about the resilience to rise after every stumble, the fortitude to dust yourself off, and the bravery to persist even when the path ahead seems obscured. That's the crux of striding with firm steps. Think of the legends whose triumphs we celebrate. Their stories weren't penned in straight lines, or on paths devoid of obstacles. They were forged amidst trials, with chapters soaked in perseverance and blank pages filled with unyielding resolve. And like the protagonists of those tales, you too harbor that innate strength within you. But how does this translate into your daily existence? It's when faced with daunting tasks you don't retreat. Instead, you delve deeper, propelled by the fire of your aspirations and the clarity of your vision. It's when adversity knocks, and you choose to stand firm, unwavering in your commitment to your principles, thus molding the world around you rather than being molded by it. And the beauty of it all? When you stride with purpose, you don't walk alone. Your journey becomes a guiding light, inspiring others to chart their own paths, to reach out and grasp the horizon with eager fingertips. It's a virtuous cycle of inspiration and motivation, where each stride you take illuminates the way for others. So, what's your next move? What chapter of your story are you poised to write? Remember, walking with firm steps isn't just about reaching the destination. It's about embracing every moment of the journey, confronting challenges with courage, and celebrating even the smallest victories with gratitude. Now I leave you with a moment of introspection. In what areas of your life can you start walking more resolutely? How can you ignite the spark of determination in others, thus setting off a ripple effect of positive change? Walk with purpose, walk with conviction, and above all, walk with the understanding that each step is an indispensable part of the magnificent journey that is your life. Number 2, smile on your face. In a world that often feels like it's swirling in a vortex of grim headlines and never-ending trials, the simple act of wearing a smile becomes a beacon of hope and humanity. It's more than just a curve of the lips. It's a silent bridge that connects hearts, a universal language that transcends borders and doesn't require translation. But what's the real power behind that smile? And how can it transform the world around us? Picture this. You step into a room thick with tension, where words hang in the air like a fog of uncertainty. Now imagine flashing a genuine smile. Suddenly there's a subtle, almost magical shift in the atmosphere. Invisible barriers begin to dissolve, tense shoulders relax, and what was once rigid and apprehensive gives way to a space of openness and warmth. That's the unparalleled power of a smile on your face. A smile is so much more than just a facial expression. It's a window into the soul. It's a signal that despite the adversities we face, we choose to remain positive and resilient. It's a silent proclamation that says, "I'm here, and it's going to be okay." This positive outlook, this conscious decision to smile, not only lifts our own spirits, but also has the incredible ability to uplift those around us. And it's not just a matter of perception. Science tells us that smiling triggers the release of endorphins, neurotransmitters responsible for feelings of happiness and well-being. So when we choose to smile, we're not only brightening someone else's day, we're also boosting our own mood and overall sense of well-being. But let's take it a step further. A smile has the remarkable power to break down social barriers and build bridges where there were once chasms. In a smile, we discover common ground, a reminder of our shared humanity. It tells us that deep down, we all crave the same things: happiness, acceptance, connection. So why not make smiling your personal signature? Imagine the impact you could have, the trail of light you could leave behind simply by choosing to smile. In moments of challenge, a smile can be your armor, a shield against negativity and despair. And in moments of joy, it becomes your celebration, an expression of gratitude for the good things in life. So let your smile be your superpower. Let it be a constant reminder to yourself and others that no matter how tough things may seem, there's always a reason to find joy and hope. Wear it like a badge of honor, a symbol of your resilience and unwavering optimism. And as you navigate the ups and downs of life's journey, remember the words of Mother Teresa: "We shall never know all the good that a simple smile can do." In a world that can often feel overwhelming and chaotic, let your smile be a guiding light, a beacon of hope and humanity shining brightly in the darkness. Number 3, open heart. Life's stage is crowded with actors, each of us carrying a heart within our chests. But it's not merely a mechanical pump, it's a repository of secrets, desires, and untold stories. Now picture a heart not just thumping for survival, but pulsating with unparalleled openness and generosity. That, my friends, is the essence of having an open heart. Having an open heart isn't a solo journey. It's an invitation to a dance where empathy sets the rhythm and the delicate steps are balanced between giving and receiving. It's about shedding our armor, dismantling the shields we've constructed to shield us, which ironically end up isolating us. When we talk about opening our hearts, we're talking about a kindness that recognizes no strangers, only friends we've yet to meet. It's about seeing ourselves mirrored in another's eyes and acknowledging that fundamentally we all crave the same things: to be understood, valued, and loved. But how do we achieve it? How do we truly live with an open heart in a world that often seems to slam its doors shut? The answer, though simple, demands courage. We must be willing to be vulnerable, sharing our stories, our struggles, and our triumphs without the fear of judgment. It's within this vulnerability that we unearth our greatest strength, the capacity to forge genuine connections with our fellow human beings. Now picture a world where instead of erecting barriers, we construct bridges, not of bricks or stones, but of understanding, support, and unconditional love. In this nurturing environment that we co-create, magic transpires. Fear metamorphoses into courage, solitude into companionship, and diversity is celebrated as the rich tapestry of humanity. And don't mistake having an open heart for weakness. Quite the opposite. It necessitates immense strength. The strength to confront our vulnerabilities and still choose kindness, love, and to perceive the goodness in others, even when they struggle to see it in themselves. So, where do we begin? We commence with the simplest of gestures: a warm hello, a genuine smile, a small act of kindness. Though seemingly insignificant, these acts possess the power to transform someone's entire world. It's the audacity to say, "I understand, I'm here for you, you're not alone." And perhaps most importantly, it's the courage to admit, "I need you as much as you need me." Because ultimately, an open heart is what truly defines our humanity. It's what empowers us to craft a world where every individual feels valued, understood, and above all, loved. So, I pose the question to you. Are you prepared to embrace life with an open heart? Number 4, quiet strength. Imagine life as a vast ocean, sometimes tranquil and serene, reflecting the beauty of the blue sky above. Other times, it's stirred by storms that challenge even the bravest sailors. At the heart of this ocean lies a powerful force, unseen by the eyes but deeply felt by those who possess it: quiet strength. Have you ever wondered why some individuals remain unshaken in the face of challenges that would make others want to give up? How do they manage to stay calm when everything around them seems to be falling apart? The answer lies in their almost magical ability to find inner peace and resilience even in life's most turbulent storms. Quiet strength is not something acquired overnight. It's a journey of self-discovery, of delving deep into who we are, our values, and beliefs. It's knowing that, no matter how strong the storm, we have a North Star within us, a fixed point that guides us like a lighthouse guides lost ships. This internal strength directs our actions, our decisions, and keeps us steady amidst life's chaos. Think about it. When was the last time you faced a challenge that seemed insurmountable, yet here you are? This proves that within you lies immense strength, perhaps not fully tapped into yet, but undoubtedly present. Quiet strength manifests in various ways, through thoughtful actions that demonstrate not only courage, but also wisdom, through active listening, showing empathy and understanding without the need for words, and in silent support, which often speaks louder than any words of encouragement. It offers a living example of dignity and stability, especially in times when the world seems to spin at a frantic pace. It's a reminder that despite adversity, we can maintain serenity and move forward, knowing that we are capable of overcoming any challenge. Now, imagine the impact you can have by cultivating and displaying this quiet strength, not only in your own life but in the lives of those around you. You become a pillar of support, an example that it's possible to face storms with serenity and emerge stronger from them. So, I ask you, how can you begin to develop your quiet strength today? Perhaps through moments of silent reflection, practicing gratitude, or simply deciding to face daily challenges with a new perspective. One that sees beyond the problem to the solutions and opportunities they bring. Remember, quiet strength is a power we all have within us. It's a matter of choice to access it and let it shine. By doing so, we not only find peace and resilience in our own lives, but also inspire others to discover this strength within themselves. Thus, when the storm comes, and it always does, know that you have everything you need to face it with quiet strength by your side. There are no waves that cannot be navigated, no storm that cannot be overcome. And in the end, it is precisely this strength that defines us, that makes us who we are. Beings capable of facing any adversity with serenity, wisdom, and above all, tranquility. Number 5. Inspiring action. Imagine yourself as one of those individuals who effortlessly commands attention, not because they're loud or seek the spotlight, but because they carry within them their own radiant light, a glow that emanates from the depths of their being. This radiance is nothing less than the living manifestation of your beliefs and values, translated into everyday actions. Yes, I'm talking about you, the one who, through small acts of kindness, initiative, and sharing of knowledge, becomes an endless source of inspiration. Now take a moment. Have you ever paused to ponder the impact of a simple act of kindness? The power contained in a word of encouragement, or the strength in sharing some of your knowledge with someone in need? Each of these seemingly modest actions is capable of creating waves of positive change, encouraging others to follow suit. That, my friend, is what inspiring action is all about. But what does it truly mean to be an inspiration through our actions? It means living in such a way that each choice, each gesture, deeply reflects our most cherished convictions. It means that even without uttering a single word, our actions speak volumes. They tell a story of commitment, respect, and love for others and for the world we inhabit. Being a source of inspiration, therefore, is a continual invitation to introspection. Are our actions aligned with our values? Are we embodying the example we wish to see in the world? The beauty of this introspection lies not only in self-analysis but also in its potential to generate transformation, to motivate others to tread a similar path of positivity and change. In this scenario, each of us has a role to play, no matter how big or small. What truly matters is the intention behind our actions and the ripple effect they initiate. A simple smile, a selfless act of assistance, or the sharing of knowledge can not only brighten someone's day, but also inspire that individual to pay it forward. Thus, the chain strengthens and expands. So why not be the inspiration you wish to see in the world? You don't have to wait for a grand moment or a monumental opportunity. Real change begins with small steps, simple yet significant gestures. Remember, Each of your actions carries the potential to inspire, to move a life, to change the world, even if it's just one person's world. At the end of the day, what defines us are not merely our thoughts or words, but the actions we choose to take. Therefore, strive to be a beacon of positivity, a living embodiment of your values. In doing so, you'll not only find a deeper purpose in your daily actions, but also become the inspiration you aspire to be. Because in the end, inspiring is living in a way that your actions speak louder than your words. Are you ready to be that inspiration today? Number 6, genuine connections. In an ever-accelerating world filled with shallow interactions and fleeting encounters, the pressing question arises: what does it truly mean to forge genuine connections? At first glance, it may seem like a straightforward concept, but delving into the depths of this inquiry takes us to a realm where empathy, mutual understanding, and support reign supreme. Imagine strolling down a bustling street surrounded by a sea of unfamiliar faces, each person lost in their own world. In this vast ocean of anonymity, the opportunity to build a bridge, to reach out to someone with a simple act of kindness, might just be the spark that ignites the flame of true connection. It's about listening not just to reply, but to truly understand, showing interest that goes beyond the superficial, and expressing gratitude in a way that resonates with the heart. These are the building blocks that construct bridges between people, authentic connections that serve as the very foundation of our existence. Genuine connections are not merely an addition to our lives. They are the cornerstone upon which we build our support network. They enrich our journey, painting it with the vibrant colors of understanding and mutual care. But here lies the crux of the matter. How do we cultivate these bonds we so deeply crave? The answer, though multifaceted, begins with a simple step: being present. In an age dominated by screens and distractions, the act of offering our undivided attention can be revolutionary. It means putting aside the phone during a conversation, making eye contact, and showing that we are truly there, not just in body, but in spirit. And when it comes to expressing gratitude and appreciation, it's about acknowledging the value of the people in our lives in tangible ways. A heartfelt thank you, a note of gratitude, or even a small gesture can make all the difference. These are the seeds we plant, which over time grow and blossom into gardens of lasting connections. However, it's essential to recognize that the journey to establish genuine connections is not always smooth sailing. It requires vulnerability, a willingness to listen, and above all, patience. But the reward surpasses any challenge. It's finding a safe haven in another soul, knowing that amidst the chaos of life, there are people you can count on, people who see your worth beyond mere words. So here's our call to action. How about today we take a step towards someone? It could be a friend, a family member, or even a stranger. Show genuine interest, listen attentively, and express your gratitude. Because, in the end, it's these genuine connections that weave the true richness of our existence. Are you ready to start building those bridges? Number 7. Inner light. In a world where darkness sometimes seems to prevail, there exists something within each of us that can illuminate not just our own path, but also the paths of those around us. This is what we call inner light. But what does it truly mean to possess this light, and how can we not only find it, but also let it shine brightly? Picture yourself as a lamp. Each person has a unique design, a color, a brightness. The inner light is that energy, that glow emanating from within, fueled by passion, purpose, and presence. It's not something you can buy or acquire from the outside. It's an internal discovery, a commitment to the essence that makes us who we are. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to naturally attract others to them, or why certain opportunities effortlessly fall into someone's lap? The answer may lie in the way these individuals let their inner light shine. They know their worth, follow their passions, and live with purpose. Their presence becomes a source of inspiration for others, attracting people and opportunities that resonate with their deepest values. Cultivating this light is a journey of self-discovery. It requires pauses, moments of silence, and introspection where we ask ourselves, what really moves me? What makes my heart beat faster? It's an invitation to dig deep beyond the layers of others' expectations and discover the unique glow that only you possess. But how exactly do you let this light not just exist, but shine for the world to see? It starts with accepting your own uniqueness, recognizing that there's no one exactly like you. Then it's about nurturing this light with experiences, relationships, and activities that truly resonate with your deepest self. And perhaps most importantly, it's about sharing that light, not as one seeking approval, but as one who naturally illuminates the spaces they occupy. It's easy to get lost in the routine, the challenges, and the expectations of daily life. But remember, your inner light is a compass guiding you through the darkness. It is the key to not just living, but thriving, a path illuminated by what is authentically yours. Now I invite you to reflect. How can you start today to polish that light? What small steps can lead you to a life more aligned with your true self? Remember, the journey to letting your inner light shine is not just about reaching a destination, but about each moment of discovery and brightness along the way. So, be the light you want to see in the world, not as a beacon that blinds, but as a gentle flame that invites others to find their own glow. For when we shine together, the path becomes clearer for everyone. Number 8, unique brand. In our journey through the vast universe of authenticity lies a treasure, not so hidden, but deeply valuable, the unique brand. This is the essence of cultivating an identity so distinctive that, by its mere presence, it communicates your intrinsic value and the beliefs that guide each of your steps. Think of it as the signature of your existence, not one that you write on paper, but one that you engrave on the fabric of the world around you. The heart of the unique brand beats to the rhythm of congruence, a perfect harmony between your beliefs, your actions, and the way you reveal yourself to the world. It's your particular way of navigating the tides of life that makes you unforgettable, creating echoes of your presence, even in your absence. Like a melody that sticks in the head, your brand is the song that people hum without realizing, hearkening back to you, your stories, your worldview. But how does this journey towards authenticity and distinction begin? The secret lies in diving into the depths of self-awareness and practicing authenticity. Imagine yourself in front of a mirror, not one that reflects only your surface, but one that allows glimpses into the deepest layers of your being. It's a process of discovery and acceptance where each revelation is a step towards your purest essence. Developing your unique brand is therefore an adventure that calls for courage and honesty. It requires you to ask yourself, what are the values that guide my inner compass? How can I express them not only through the words I choose, but also through the actions I undertake and the way I present myself to the world? As these questions begin to find their answers, an interesting phenomenon occurs. Your brand starts to strengthen, becoming a beacon that attracts others who resonate with your authenticity and vision. It's a continuous process, a constant dialogue between interior and exterior, where authenticity becomes not only the key to distinction, but also to deeper and more meaningful connections. As you embrace your uniqueness and let your true self shine, you create a magnetic force that draws kindred spirits toward you, forging bonds that are genuine and lasting. So dare to embark on this journey of self-discovery and authenticity. Embrace your quirks, your passions, and your values. Let them be the guiding stars that shape your unique brand and illuminate the path ahead. For in doing so, you not only carve out a place for yourself in the world, but also inspire others to do the same. After all, it's in celebrating our differences that we discover the true richness and beauty of humanity. Number 9, mighty silence. In a world where noise is constant and words fly like leaves in the wind, have you ever stopped to think about the strength that lies in silence? Yes, I'm talking about that mighty silence, not an absence of sound, but a presence, a deliberate choice full of meaning and intention. You see, when we opt for silence, we aren't simply keeping quiet. We are exercising control, an internal confidence that shouts as loudly as any spoken word. It's a mistake to think that silence is synonymous with weakness or inaction. On the contrary, it's a testament to our inner strength, a demonstration that we understand the value of our words and choose when and how to share them with the world. But what do we gain from this? Imagine for a moment that instead of promptly responding to every provocation, every question, we allow ourselves a moment of silence. It's not just a pause, but a space to listen, to observe. It's in this silence that we find the deepest answers, those that come not from haste, but from reflection. By choosing silence, we also choose to act with purpose. Every word we choose to speak carries weight, a significance that it wouldn't have if it were carelessly thrown into the wind. Silence allows us to observe more, understand more, and consequently, when we choose to speak, our words have more impact, more meaning. Think of great leaders, of people who changed the course of history. Often, their power didn't reside in the quantity of words they spoke, but in the ability to know when to speak and when to remain silent. They understood that at certain moments, silence can speak louder than any speech. So I invite you to reflect on the space that silence occupies in your life. Do you fear it, or welcome it as a friend that brings clarity and peace? Remember, silence isn't an emptiness to be hastily filled, but a rich space of possibilities, an invitation to delve deeper into our thoughts, into our souls. And now, as we near the end of this reflection, I make one final call to action. The next time you find yourself amidst chaos, amidst the incessant torrent of words, allow yourself a moment of silence. Observe what it teaches you, what it reveals about you and the world around you. Perhaps you'll discover that amidst the silence lies the key to acting more meaningfully and impactfully. Silence is powerful, my friends, not because we have nothing to say, but because we choose the right moment to speak. And in that choice, in that control, lies immeasurable strength. As we wrap up this incredible journey, remember that your actions, smiles, and kindnesses impact the world in unique ways. Feeling inspired? Join our community, subscribe to the channel, and explore more adventures. Each video is an opportunity to grow and discover your potential. Stay steadfast, keep smiling, and remain open to new possibilities. Join us in illuminating the world. Don't forget to like and share your experiences in the comments. Stay safe, stay stoic,